Welcome to today's episode, where we dive deep into a pivotal moment in the Middle East's geopolitical landscape. Recently, the Israeli Defense Forces, IDF, launched a series of targeted attacks against Hezbollah, a move that has not only reshaped the power dynamics in the region, but also had far-reaching implications for Israel, Lebanon, and beyond. So what exactly happened, and why does it matter? Let's explore. 1. Initial attacks and strategic objectives. The offensive began with a calculated assault on Hezbollah's strongholds. Israeli intelligence, long monitoring the activities of Hezbollah's leadership, executed a precision strike targeting key figures, including their new chief, Hashem Safieddin. Safieddin, who took charge following previous leaders, was believed to be the strategic architect behind Hezbollah's military and financial operations. Israeli forces, leveraging advanced intelligence and surveillance, systematically targeted Safieddin and other top commanders. One by one, key leaders were eliminated through precision-guided attacks, crippling the chain of command. 2. Devastation in Dahia and beyond. But it wasn't just the leadership that bore the brunt of the assault. In Dahia, Hezbollah's symbolic and operational headquarters in Beirut, severe airstrikes left the area in ruins. The Israeli air campaign devastated the complex, which had been known as Hezbollah's core nerve center. The bombing not only inflicted substantial structural damage, but also completely collapsed the group's telecommunications network, isolating them from key operatives. The aftermath of these strikes revealed a staggering figure. Over 3,500 Hezbollah militants were seriously injured, their capabilities significantly diminished. 3. A financial and military catastrophe. In addition to the strategic strikes, Hezbollah's microbanking operations suffered an immense blow. The group, which had accumulated assets amounting to an estimated $4,300 crore in gold reserves and cash, faced massive losses. Israeli strikes targeted their key financial centers, reducing the group's financial backbone to rubble. This effectively cut off funding channels and logistical support, a crucial element in Hezbollah's operations. Military warehouses storing advanced weaponry and explosives also took direct hits, causing massive explosions and severely limiting their offensive capabilities against Israeli forces. 4. The ripple effects in Syria and Iran. The ripple effects of these operations extended far beyond Lebanon. As a proxy for Iran, Hezbollah's extensive reach into Syria also came under fire. Israel's strategic strikes sent shockwaves through Iran's influence in the region, weakening their proxy networks, including Hamas in Gaza and the Houthi rebels in Yemen. Hezbollah's deep entanglement in Iran's geopolitical ambitions meant that these losses were a heavy blow to Tehran's strategic foothold in the Middle East. 5. The death of Hassan Nasrallah. One of the most significant moments in this operation was the assassination of Hassan Nasrallah, Hezbollah's longtime leader. Nasrallah's elimination was a turning point, achieved through a pinpoint precision strike by Israeli forces. For years, Nasrallah had been the face of Hezbollah's resistance narrative and its most vocal leader against Israel. His death not only marked the end of an era, but also left Hezbollah leaderless and scrambling to maintain cohesion among its ranks. 6. Shifting geopolitical dynamics. With the destruction of Dahiya's headquarters and Hezbollah's financial and military infrastructure in tatters, the landscape of the Middle East is undergoing a significant shift. Iran's proxy strategy, which relied heavily on Hezbollah's strength in Lebanon and Syria, has suffered a substantial setback. This raises questions about the future of Iran's influence in the region and the potential implications for its alliances with Hamas and the Houthi rebels. 7. Israel's ambitions in South Lebanon. Looking ahead, Israel's offensive may have a broader objective, securing South Lebanon as a strategic buffer zone. Reports indicate that Israeli and American support could pave the way for the establishment of a Christian-majority enclave in South Lebanon. Such a move would not only secure Israel's northern border, but also realign the political landscape of Lebanon, reinforcing ties with Christian factions opposed to Hezbollah's dominance. Conclusion. In conclusion, the recent Israeli strikes against Hezbollah have left the organization reeling, with its leadership decimated, infrastructure in ruins, and financial assets crippled, While the immediate impact is clear, the long-term ramifications for Hezbollah, Iran, and the region as a whole remain to be seen. Will Hezbollah regain its footing, or has this offensive permanently weakened one of Israel's staunchest adversaries? And what does this mean for the future of Lebanon and the broader Middle East? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: the balance of power in the region is shifting. Thank you for tuning in to this episode. If you found this analysis insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth coverage of global affairs. Until next time, stay informed and stay curious.